Yeah, so when I have to think back why I started science, it was so long ago, I don't remember. I just always remember when I was young, when I was growing up, I was interested in science and engineering. I was interested in understanding on how things worked, on what made things work, on just understanding everything around me. And from that, I just grew a love for science and never stopped. So my route was unusual for most researchers because Katie and I went pretty much unnoticed for our research for nearly 20 years, but we never gave up, and we always thought that it had the potential. And then once it caught on, once people realized how useful it was, the pandemic made it really big time, and it suddenly exploded. So typically science doesn't work like that in somebody's career. People are interested and they're always interested and they stay interested to the end. With us, it was really we were, we were ignored and people weren't interested in what we were doing, and then everything exploded. So what you have to understand, what a vaccine does is it exposes your immune system to something foreign. And that could be a virus, it could be a bacteria, it could be just about anything that you wanted to make an immune response against. RNA is different from most other vaccines. So the typical vaccines that people get are inactivated viruses. That's the influenza vaccine, where they grow up influenza virus in eggs and then kill the virus and stick it into people's arms. And they're seeing a virus that can't replicate, so they make an immune response against it. Sometimes it's a purified protein. Tetanus toxoid is kind of the classic example. You purify tetanus toxoid, inactivate it, and then put it in somebody's arm and they make an immune response. What we're doing is we're giving the nucleic acid. So the way nucleic acid works is that our DNA has the code for every protein in every biologic process. So everything that our cells and then those combined our body does is controlled by our DNA. The way you get from a DNA to the protein is with an mRNA intermediate. The mRNA makes a copy of one code in the DNA, and then it brings that to a machine known as a ribosome that reads the code and makes a protein. So the RNA is really the middleman. And the vaccine we made supplies the message that goes to the ribosome and makes a protein. And then the body recognizes that protein as foreign and makes an immune response against it.